Namaste everyone. Welcome back to An Article a Day Creates an Excellent Way. The smart way to enhance your vocabulary and expressive skills. I am Jagannath, student of class 12, Kendra Vidyalaya Malkangiri. I am going to read out today's article to you. Here's the today's article.
So the topic is School Ranks on Performance Grading Index. The present article has been taken from the official website of The Hindu. High-performing states with good schools can nudge others if they have the political will. The Union Education Ministry has been attempting to get states into a competitive mode in upgrading their school education system by recognizing progress with a performance grading index that assigns them a score. It can be argued that the countries and state governments use school education as a transformative tool most effectively, where the political imperative is strong. The center's effort with PGI scoring system has been to try and nudge all states using a Hall of Fame approach. In the latest set of scores and grades for all pre-COVID-19 year 2019-20, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Chandigarh, Kerala, Punjab and Tamil Nadu have performed the best, although they still fall short of 951 to 1000 points slab, the highest possible. It should be heartening to 33 states and union territories that their PGI scores have improved over the previous year. And in the case of Andaman and Nicobar, Punjab and Arunachal Pradesh, by a noteworthy 20%, several middling states continue to make marginal progress. Some have improved merely by tweaking their data, while Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh actually regressed, although the PGI scheme is now 3 years old. The score is derived using databases on 70 parameters such as access, equity, governance, progress, infrastructure and facilities, and learning outcomes that are mostly self-reported by the states, but vetted by the center with National Achievement Survey data also being incorporated on subparameters such as uneven learning outcomes between students from deprived communities and others, bringing the gap earns a better score. The center, with its transparent score and data for each parameter and subtopic made available in the public domain, seek to create a resource sharing system and lower performing states can tap into it. This initiative is laudable, but it can work only if government and opposition parties see value strong and open school education and work to strengthen access, equity and infrastructure by budgeting fees and funds for universalization. It is such commitment that led to Southeast Asia to carry out a renaissance in school education in the later decades of the last century, on the lines of Meiji era Japan. India's schooling system has to contend with not just patchy access and infrastructure but major equity issues that have outcome to the fore during the pandemic. Clearly, the shadow of COVID-19 will persist over the education system for the foreseeable future, and future progress on all parameters will depend on bringing the gaps, particularly on digital tools, infrastructure, and subsidies for access. The PGI scores show the southern and western states are on firm ground to achieve this, while those in central India and parts of the east and northeast are less resourced. What is the evident from the Education Ministry analysis is that governance process are the weakest link in some states. A New Deal for schools can transform them as a right to education law envisages. The special words that have been taken from the current article to be given their meanings are imperative means giving an authoritative command or peremptory. Second, nudge, that means prod gently with one's elbow in order to attract attention. The third one is hearten, that means make more cheerful or confident. The fourth one is tweak, that means twist or pull sharply. Fifth one is regress, That means the action of returning to a former or less developed state. The sixth one is laudable. That means deserving praise and commendation. The seventh one is renaissance. That means a revival of or renewed interest in something. The eighth one is envisage. That means contemplate or conceive of as a possibility or a desirable future event. Thank you.
Akshay, daydream